Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, Rockstar Games' high-octane sweetheart that they should seriously pull out of the scrapyard and restore sometime soon. Midnight Club is the beloved racing franchise that was a bona fide rival to Need for Speed and is said to be one of the best racing games ever made. Midnight Club 3 dropped on the PS2 and the Xbox on 11th April 2005. The PSP was also one of the defining consoles at the moment. The PlayStation Portable would receive the game later that year. For the very first time, players were surprised with a massive list of officially licensed cars, bikes, SUVs, and trucks. At the height of the 2000s car culture, the game took complete advantage of the technology available back then, offering fully customizable vehicles. This was the era when the Nissan 350Z dominated car commercials, flaunting its style alongside Sony's Explode sound system. The Lamborghini Murcielago was available for those with a real big bank balance, and the Dodge Viper roared its way through car shows. It was the best time to be a car enthusiast, and Midnight Club 3 stood tall as the only game bold enough to go head-to-head with Need for Speed Underground 2. But Rockstar didn't just match the competition, they raised the bar. Want hydraulics to make your ride dance? Done. Craving air suspension to give your car that low-slung, street-ready look? You've got it. Rockstar knew exactly what players wanted and delivered in spades. With Dub Magazine as a major sponsor, only the best would do, and boy did Midnight Club 3 deliver. The game offered a massive amount of content than its predecessors. It may have dropped the globe-trotting feature seen in previous installments, but took you to 3 cities across the United States of America, taking us for high-speed thrills across San Diego, Atlanta, and Detroit. Unlike Need for Speed Underground 2, the action was more intense and fast-paced while offering bikes, muscle cars, and exotics. The game established itself as the big cheese in many ways. Rockstar was not done with just Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. They spoiled the fans with Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix, offering even more vehicles and taking us back to Tokyo. The game went the extra mile to offer us concept cars, which are one-off vehicles intended to showcase the best of a manufacturer, but never meant to grace the assembly line and hit the open road. This was something Need for Speed stopped doing a while ago. There was something for everyone and for every playstyle. Rockstar turned up the heat on Electronic Arts with Midnight Club 3, delivering a racing experience that left Need for Speed in its rearview mirror. Where the competition faltered, Rockstar excelled, refining what made its predecessors great while introducing plenty of new features to keep gamers entertained. Unlike Midnight Club 2, which had many rendered cutscenes, the third installment shifted its focus squarely to gameplay, offering a wealth of modes and features that made it impossible to put down. New additions like Championship Mode and Autocross gave players fresh ways to test their skills, while the overall design was more welcoming to newcomers. But don't be fooled, this wasn't a regular Sunday drive. To dominate the streets, you still needed sharp reflexes, a keen sense of direction, and a mental map of shortcuts to dodge heavy urban traffic like that chrome-domed Family Guy. It struck a perfect balance, letting newcomers hop right in while still demanding enough skill to keep veterans glancing in their rearview mirror. Even the main menu was a standout, radiating pure awesomeness with its cityscape of glowing skyscrapers and bustling lights. It wasn't just a menu, it set the mood, pulling you into the game's urban racing environment before you even hit the gas. Rockstar wasn't just racing against Need for Speed, they were redefining the arcade racing genre one city block at a time. The soundtrack of Midnight Club 3 was a game changer, boasting over 100 licensed tracks, a record-breaking feat at the time. This was a playlist that defined the adrenaline-pumping action of the game. Players could crank up an electrifying mix of rock, hip-hop, and electronic music, featuring heavy hitters like Unwritten Law, Marilyn Manson, T.I., and Omni Trio. Rockstar wasn't just setting the stage, they were orchestrating an audio masterpiece to match the intensity of the streets. Each track felt perfectly tuned to the high-speed chases, the nail-biting turns, and the relentless pursuit of first place. Whether you were shredding through the city with hard rock blaring or weaving through traffic to bass-heavy beats, the soundtrack wasn't just music, it was what fueled a 200-mile-an-hour ride. That's 320 kilometers an hour for you metric folk out there. With this playlist, Rockstar didn't just aim for a win, they went full throttle for pole position, proving that a killer soundtrack can turn a great game into a monumental experience. The PS2 era was also the beginning of online play. Midnight Club 3 wasn't just about speed, it was a pioneer in online multiplayer gaming, letting players race against opponents from across the globe. You could join existing clubs or be the leader of the pack by creating and managing your own. Almost every offline mode was playable online, but the real thrill came from the variety of options. Cruise mode for laid-back exploration, adrenaline-pumping circuit races, chaotic unordered racing, strategic capture the flag, and even intense games of tag. But with cars, trucks, and bikes and everything in between. The innovation just didn't stop there. Custom tracks designed offline could also be played online, adding a personal touch to the already competitive chaos. Voice chat during gameplay made it even more immersive, letting players trash talk or chat up others in real time. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. In late 2014, Rockstar shut down the online services for many of their older titles, including Midnight Club 3. While the online mode may be gone, its legacy as a trailblazer in the early days of console online gaming lives on. Midnight Club 3 took free roam exploration to the next level, turning the city streets into a playground for speed demons and treasure hunters alike. The game rewarded exploration. Each sprawling city was packed with hidden collectibles waiting to be found, from tucked-away alleyways to hard-to-reach rooftops. The thrill of uncovering these secrets was more than just a side activity, it was a gateway to unlocking cool items that made your garage the envy of any racer. The free roam mode wasn't just about finding stuff though, it was about getting to know the cities better with every trip. Every shortcut, backstreet, and highway could be used to race your way to the finish. Whether you were cruising aimlessly or hunting down the next big unlock, the open worlds felt alive, daring you to discover every hidden corner. Rather than sell us shark cards, Rockstar granted us an urban adventure for the books. Such encore-worthy performance earned Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition widespread acclaim upon its release, with critics praising its engaging gameplay and vast customization options. IGN awarded the game a stellar 9.2 out of 10, describing it as an insanely fast, chaotic, and progressive racing game that surpasses its predecessors by offering more accessible racing without losing its competitive edge. Whereas GameSpot rated the game an 8 out of 10, highlighting its Top Gear single-player campaign and robust online multiplayer modes. With that said, we just don't know what on earth is Rockstar doing by sleeping on this nostalgic title. Will they surprise us? We highly doubt it at this rate, but only time will tell. Well, that wraps up another great video brought to you by Game Trigger. I'll cover more content like this, as well as some extras in the future. Stay tuned, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and strike that bell notification icon so you remain updated. Take care. You have a good one now.